I sold more. I made more money from Zobo than I did in Nigeria just because I did not stop. Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ayola. I am a Nigerian content creator based in Dallas. Welcome. If you're new here, thank you for dropping by. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, join the family. I hope to see you more often. And if you're a returning subscriber, you already know you're an answer to prayers. Thank you for always coming back. I love you all. And let's go right into the video. Today we are talking Zobo, we are talking business, we are talking all the good stuff. The big question is, how have I been able to sustain and continue my Zobo business since I left Nigeria 2+ years ago? So if you don't know, I relocated to the US for my master's degree, and now I have a degree. Anyways, and I just when I got here, I still continued the Zobo business, which is premium Zobo that I run back in Nigeria, and I was also able to maintain it in Nigeria because of partnership, right? So let's talk how I was able to manage relocating. If you are into Zobo business and you're thinking you're about to relocate, will this be the end for my business? Well, my story might just be inspiring, so listen up. Yeah, listen up. Anyways, so how did I manage to sustain and continue the business? First off, the business was built out of passion. It was built out of something that I already loved doing, that I did for fun. So it wasn't necessarily a job to say the least. Like, let me check. Oof, I don't want to re-record anything. So it wasn't a job for me. So I think first things first was passion. My passion kept me going. I wanted more people to have a taste of my local cuisine, of something that I already turned into a business back in Nigeria. So I wanted people to still see it, and that was like the major drive. So if you are into this business and the only reason why you were doing it was because of money, which is important, which is a motivation, you might find it difficult continuing, because when you move outside of Nigeria, there are so many things to do. There are so many job opportunities. There is this, there is that. So you might struggle a bit to be able to keep that going, because, well, it's just Zobo business. It won't give you as much money as like your regular 9 to 5 would, your regular pick up a shift would. So that might be a hindrance. However, this is something that helps me, was because it was my passion. I liked doing it. I didn't mind doing it. It wasn't so much of a job to me. So that's how I did it. Second thing is partnership. So first of all, when I left Nigeria, when I got here, my friend still handles the business in Nigeria. I wish I shared recipe. She learned from me. I can guarantee that she does like mother Zobo, right? Language, that she does like really great Zobo. So she continued the business. So while I couldn't reply people's messages, while I was settling in, while I was struggling with a lot of things, school, the whole F1 visa issues, she was the one. She took the slack. Thank you so much, Sarah. This is like dedicated to you. I'm so grateful. And she's still currently finding ways to make it better in Nigeria, although she has electricity issues and a whole lot of issues, right? But for the core of it, she was. So if I answered you between August 2022 and sometimes in 2023, best believe I wasn't the one answering those messages. It was all Sarah. So Sarah still does the business, and we decided to go for what we already have. Like, we didn't try to change names or everything. So if you have someone that you can partner with, that would be an amazing idea. Like, doing business with your friend is something that I've finally come to terms with, and I think it's beautiful, especially if you people already build trust, love, and all that good stuff. Doing business with them might not be such a bad idea. Pray about it though. I don't want to hear anything. Pray about it. Third thing is leveraging on the local market. So when I got here, I came with some Zobo leaves, some other stuff, which was great. But of course, I ran out in the long run. So I started sourcing out for materials locally. If you're somewhere that you don't know, start asking questions. Go to look for the African market. Ask if they have Zobo leaf, if they have ginger. It's usually everywhere. You just need to find it, right? So if you move abroad, just find where to get this stuff from. It will make your life a whole ton easier. However, I did find Zobo leaf in a market called Erancho. If you are in the US, I think Erancho has like locations in a lot of places. Look for Erancho, it might just be helpful. But Erancho hibiscus flower is a bit different from the one I get in Nigeria. I don't know if it's country specific, right? Because the one I get in Nigeria gave me more juice. It was thicker. The color was great. The one from Erancho is a bit light, and you won't be able to like get so much juice from it. So those are like the small differences that you might experience, but it's something that you can overcome. Then the next thing I'm talking about is outsourcing. So I grew to the point where I started outsourcing. So I started getting things from Nigeria. My mom, sweet woman. My mom definitely came through a ton in this entire discussion. She helped me like buy Zobo leaf, buy cloves, buy ginger, like dry things. She helped me buy it and transported it. It was more expensive, but I was also partnering with a local market. So brings me to another set of partnership. Grace Farmers Market. Look for the nearest African store around you. So Grace Farmers Market is a business that helps me personally. Like they help me sell my products, they help me bring in my products. It is just beautiful. It's an African store here. If you don't know, my sister owns the African store. You don't catch me, don't catch me. But then again, I have like a whole lot of African stores around that I can pitch to. Right. So if you're struggling and you just left, you don't know what to do, where to go, who do I sell to, leverage on your environment. Look for African stores around you, pitch what you have to them. If you have to do free rounds for them before they can accept you in, fine. So just do all that and you'll be good, right? So through Grace Farmers Market, I was able to outsource from Nigeria, get some of these products from Nigeria. It was cheaper to get them in Nigeria, to be honest. Just transportation was the one that played like the biggest role. So I also found out some farm storage. I think I'll put your name in like in the description box or somewhere on the screen. I can't remember it all like on the top of my head that they ship to countries for people, especially those in the UK. If you're in the UK and you're into this business, good for you because the UK to Nigeria is just 6 hours, right? So people are able to bring in things here and there, makes it easier. You might have to spend more, but if you think about the gain and amazing. So definitely do that. Partner with local markets around you. Most local markets around you, they don't have to be Nigerian. Everybody knows Zobo. At least a good number knows Zobo. The I've lost counts by this time, so let's just go with the flow. The next thing is also to leverage on existing customer testimonials, social media, use your Instagram, use that if you want to go build a website, amazing. Like put yourself out there. Nobody's gonna come knocking on your door. They don't even know you. You just arrived. Like you just arrive. You even
I
know that
just arrived.
you
Please
just
be
arrived,
funny.
so nobody
I just
knows you,
arrived.
right? So put yourself out there. If you have a means to create a website, amazing, do that. If you do not, make use of every other social media platform to push the word out there that oh now I'm in this area and I sell this amazing drink. You all should try it out and other good stuff. If you're a student like me, definitely make your friends, the friends you're making in school, make them try it out. It just might be a way to sell out your products. Also, form communities. Where do I get my biggest sale from aside the African market? Has to be my church. Like a lot of my church members, especially during Christmas. Oh, I had a good sale during Christmas, guys, because of recommendation. See, where word of mouth will take you, sometimes social media won't take you there, to be fair, because these are humans that have lived in your shoes. They know what you're selling. They can help you put the word out there. So form a community, get into a community. I'm not saying you should go to church because you want to sell Zobo, but if you are going to church and hearing the word of God, there is tendency that you will be able to still sell your product. See, win-win. Another reason why you should go to church. But yes, that's what I mean. Form a community. A community will be very helpful. I did have community and it just made it easier, especially the fact that the community were my people. Like they were from Nigeria, they already know the drink. I don't have to talk too much. But if you have to, do it. Introduce it to them and all that good stuff. So yeah, that was something I also did. I think that definitely made my business thrive even here. I have sold more here than I have ever sold in my entire business duration. This business has sold more. I've made more money from Zobo than I did in Nigeria, just because I did not stop. I did not let relocation limit me from the future that is possible. Last thing is branding and how do I say this? Quality, right? Moving abroad kind of gave my business a new strategic positioning, right? My branding improved. I had access to finer, cuter bottles. I had access to like really nice, like just to be able to do it better, to be honest. That is it. So if you're traveling abroad, don't see it as a limitation, because yeah, and if you need somewhere to get your bottles from, I would suggest you do that on Amazon. Get them on Amazon. They might be more expensive, but also check Uline. Uline is the one I currently really use. I don't use Amazon as such, but when I was starting out, I did use a lot of Amazon bottles. Cost me more, but it's all a learning curve, right? So yes, branding and packaging. If your branding is nice, if your packaging is nice and it's healthy, you do it in like the healthiest of way, you don't make people fall sick or something, you're just going to be fine. So that's how I was able, and I'm still able. Then trust in God, right? Just commit the business into the hands of the Lord. The business has always not been my business, it has always been the business of God, and He will keep shining His light on something that you keep in His hands. You can never leave anything in God's hand and find it shattered. Put your eggs in God's basket. He can never mismanage your life. So that's the thing. Trust God and pray about your business, and you'll just be fine. That's how I was able to, I'm still able to manage my Zobo business 2 years down the line. And yeah, I can't give you people accounts, to be honest, because as the money was coming, I was spending it. I can't give you like a sum total of how much I have made. However, I have made good money, and I would like to say that yes, it's possible even when you relocate. If you're already into this business, if you leverage on the things I spoke about, I think you'll be just fine. If you watch this video to now, oh, you're a real OG. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. I'll see you all in my next video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, share this video with a friend that is into, and this is not just for Zobo alone. You could go for any other business. So share it with somebody that is relocating and they are just pondering over maybe their cake business, their food business, their this business, how it's going to thrive. I think if they also apply these things I mentioned, they will be just fine. So help a friend today. I know you people know those people that are traveling. Tell them to watch this video. Thank you so much. I love you all. I'll see you guys in my next. Drop that comment. I want to see it.